Have you ever noticed how your cat seems to have a perfect radar for certain words? Just say treat, and like magic they appear right in front of you. But when you tell them to get off the counter, total silence, like they didn't even hear you. Curious, right? Well, here's the scoop. There's a lot of science behind what your cat really understands. And spoiler alert, they're not ignoring you for no reason. Today we're going to uncover the mysteries of the feline mind and reveal the 5 words your cat truly understands. But before we reveal these magic words, let me ask you, do cats understand our language the same way dogs do? Do you have a cat? How many? Tell us in the comments. And also, what commands does your cat actually obey? We want to know everything about your furry friend. According to a fascinating 2019 study from the University of Tokyo, cats can recognize and differentiate human words. But here's the twist. They don't react the same way dogs do. While dogs were domesticated to obey and seek approval, cats evolved as independent hunters, more self-reliant and, let's admit it, a bit stubborn. But don't be fooled into thinking they're unaware. Actually, they're like that super smart student sitting at the back of the class pretending not to care, but silently absorbing every detail. Dogs? They're more like that eager classmate who can't wait to jump in. Japanese researcher Dr. Atsuko Saito, an expert in feline behavior, made an impressive discovery. Cats not only recognize their own names, even when called by strangers, but they also understand many words from our vocabulary. And more than that, they associate these words with emotions, actions, and routines. So when you say food, play, or walk, for those adventurous cats, they know exactly what's coming. The difference is, unlike dogs who act quickly to please, cats are more strategic. They only show interest when they really think it's worth it, meaning when the word has a practical meaning for them. Now, ready? It's time to reveal the 5 words your cat truly understands. Word number 1, their name. This one's easy, right? But guess what's super cool? Science has actually proven it. Yep, your cat knows their own name. Some very curious scientists did an experiment. They said all kinds of random words to cats, like and whatever. And of course, they also said the cat's actual name, and guess what? When they heard their own name, lots of cats perked up their ears, turned their heads, or even wagged their little tails. And here's something even more interesting. Even when strangers said their names, cats noticed and reacted in some way. But there's a catch. They only respond if they feel like it. Dogs usually get all excited, jump around, wag their tails. They throw a whole party. But cats, they're more chill, thinking, do I feel like responding right now? Wanna try a fun experiment? Call your cat by their name. First with a totally neutral voice, then with a super happy voice, like when you see a friend, and finally with a kind of angry voice. Watch closely. Your cat will probably react differently depending on how you sound. Oh, most cats actually prefer when we speak in a soft, higher-pitched voice, kind of like how we talk to babies or when we're being extra sweet. So if your cat is ignoring you, maybe they're just waiting for you to sound a little more loving. Word number 2, the ones about food. You know when you say treat or dinner and bam, your cat comes running like they've got superpowers. Nope, it's not just your imagination. Scientists found out that cats are amazing at connecting certain words with good things and like food. So every time you say treat, eat, or kibble, your cat's brain goes, yay, food is coming. It's kind of like there's a secret bell in their head. You say treat and ding dong. Suddenly they perk up, wag their tail, meow, or start rubbing all over you. This happens because of something called conditioning. In simple words, it means that when you say a word over and over and then do the same thing right after, like every time you say treat, you grab that little bag and give them a snack, their brain learns that word means yummy food. And guess what? Some cats are so sharp that they don't even need you to say anything. They recognize just the sound of the package crinkling or the can opening. The second they hear that little click, they're by your side like a rocket. Want to play scientist? With your cat. Try this. Say treat in a totally different voice, like pretending to be a robot or using a silly voice, and see if they react the same way. Some cats understand the actual sound of the word, while others pay more attention to your tone and the situation. See how smart they are? Don't believe anyone who says cats don't understand anything. They totally know what really matters. Food time. Word number 3. No. Here's a fun fact. Your cat does understand when you say no. It might seem like they don't care at all, but trust me, they totally get it. But here's the thing, they understand. But they often just don't care. It's kind of like this. When you say a serious no, your cat is thinking, I get it. But should I listen? Nah. It's just like that one friend who knows they're not supposed to grab another cookie, but still sneakily reaches for it anyway. Cats are super different from dogs. Dogs have been bred for thousands of years to make us happy, follow commands, and soak up affection. But cats? They're like adorable little wild animals living in our homes, still holding on to that I do what I want vibe. So why do they disobey? Because cats think before they act. It's not being naughty or stubborn. They actually do a little mental calculation. Okay, they said no. Judging by their voice, they didn't like that. Is it worth stopping or should I just keep going? And guess what? A lot of times, they decide to keep going. Ever notice how sometimes when you say no, your cat freezes for a second, like they're hesitating? Yep, that's their brain doing the math. If I jump on the table, they'll probably push me off. But there's chicken up there. I think I'll risk it. Here's something super interesting. A recent 2023 study from the University of Helsinki found that cats who ignore no the most are actually the ones who score better on intelligence tests. So it's not stubbornness, it's cleverness. So what should you do when your cat doesn't obey? Easy. Instead of just saying no, show them what they can do. Like if they're scratching the sofa, say no and guide them to the scratching post. If they go to the right spot, praise them or give them a treat. That way they'll realize, oh, this is better. Oh, here's another secret. Cats are super sensitive to your tone of voice. They can tell when you're disappointed, especially if you already have a strong bond. But if it's a cat that doesn't know you well yet, they might just think, this human sounds mad, but I don't really know them. So I'm going to keep doing my thing. See? They're not disobedient. They're just really smart and love making their own decisions. Word number 4. Come here. This one's a classic, right? Who hasn't dreamed of calling their cat with a come here? And then they adorably run straight into your arms. But anyone who has a cat knows it's not that simple. While dogs hear come and immediately dash over, wagging their tails like crazy, cats think differently. They're more strategic. Like those friends who only agree to hang out if they know there's going to be pizza. You know why? Because cats are kind of like freelancers. They work on their own terms and only take on missions if they think it's worth it. Dr. Sarah Ellis, who studies cat behavior, discovered something really cool. Cats can learn to respond to come here with up to 80% success. Whoa, right? But there's a little secret. It all depends on how you taught them. Think about it. When do you usually call your cat? If it's only when they're getting into trouble, like jumping on the table or messing with things they shouldn't, they're going to think, better not go. That's why they often ignore you. It's not because they don't understand. It's because they remember. Last time I went, I got taken away from the fun spot. Now, want to flip the game? Here's how: only start using come here when there's something good waiting for them. Maybe you're about to open that yummy can of tuna, or you want to play with their favorite wand toy, or maybe it's dinner time. And here comes the magic. Over time, your cat will start developing what scientists call an anticipatory behavior. That means they'll think, every time they call me, something good happens, and so let's see what it is this time. And voila, they'll start coming to you even before they see the reward. So to sum it up, the secret is to connect come here with positive things and be super consistent about it. That way your cat will stop thinking, is this worth it? And start trusting that yes, it always is. Cool, right? Cats totally learn. They just need the right approach. Word number 5, good boy or good girl. Now get ready because this last one is really heartwarming. Did you know that when you say good boy or good girl to your kitty, they not only understand but they love it? That's right. They realize you're praising them, and it makes them super happy. In 2021, a group of scientists at Oregon State University made a discovery that left everyone speechless. Many cats actually prefer getting praise and affection over food. Can you believe that? It's true. And there's more. Cats are experts at picking up on how you're feeling. They don't just hear the words good boy or good girl. They pay attention to your tone of voice, your facial expressions, and even those tiny little movements called micro-expressions. So when you say good girl with that happy, loving voice, your cat is thinking, wow, they're happy with me. How awesome. Dr. Kristin Vitale, who led this study, discovered something super important. Cats who get lots of praise and affection form much stronger bonds with their humans. And the best part, they start wanting to be around you even more, like, oh, I'm going to go see my human and it always feels so good. In other words, every time you say good job or give them those nice cuddles, you're making your friendship even stronger. It's like creating a magical little circle. The cat does something cute, you praise them, they feel good, they want to make you happy again, and you get happy all over again. How amazing is that? Oh, want a golden tip? Every morning try saying good morning to your cat in the same tone. You know why? Because cats love routines. That way they start the day thinking, my human is happy with me. Today's going to be a good day. And here's another incredible thing. Cats can totally tell if you're saying good boy genuinely, full of joy, or just out of obligation. They're super sensitive to that. But remember, every cat is unique. Maybe your kitty prefers another word, like a funny nickname only the two of you understand. And that's totally fine. What matters is that they know you love them. So how about spreading more good boy and good girl around? Your cat will love it, and so will you. See how many amazing things your kitty understands. They might seem all independent, doing their own thing. But deep down, they're always paying attention to you, your words, your tone, and even your mood. So let's use that to build an even stronger, more fun, and love-filled relationship. Talk to them, praise them, play with them, call them sweetly. Because believe me, they understand way more than you think. And even with that mysterious little attitude, they love it when you connect with them. Now go on, call your kitty, give them a big, happy, good boy or good girl, and enjoy lots of joyful moments together. Your cat is amazing, and so are you. So now you know. Your cat understands way more than you ever imagined. From their name to your praises, and even that, no, they pretend not to hear. They're always tuned in to you. If you loved discovering these amazing facts about your feline friend, imagine all the other incredible things we can learn together. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on more fun, science, and tips to make life with your cat even more awesome. And hey, tell us in the comments, what words does your cat respond to? We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and give your kitty a big good boy or good girl from us. See you in the next video, and until then, keep loving and learning with your cat.